The Medical Board of California is under fire for allowing an anesthesiologist to stay on the job after she violated the terms of her probation. The doctor was caught impaired while at work in 2022. Since then, she's repeatedly failed to do mandatory drug and alcohol testing. Team 10 investigator Austin Grabish follows through with a patient safety advocate who says the medical board is putting the public at risk by letting the doctor keep her license.
Dr. Anna Bowling's LinkedIn says she's currently employed as an anesthesiologist. That's despite the fact the Medical Board of California says she's violated her probation again.
It's not surprising, but it's incredibly frustrating because we've seen a solid pattern of Dr. Bowling's substance abuse and also her unwillingness to adhere to her probation order.
Michelle Montserrat Ramos is with Consumer Watchdog. She's been fighting for the Medical Board of California to crack down on doctors with drug problems and has closely followed Bowling's case.
Since she's been on probation, she's been fined twice for not checking in for biological fluid testing, otherwise known as random drug testing, and she has failed to submit to the actual drug testing.
According to an October filing, Bowling was given an extra year of probation on top of the 7 years she was already ordered to serve in 2024. The decision comes after the medical board accused Bowling of failing to comply with several terms of her probation. In one filing, the board said Bowling is, quote, evasive, uncooperative, and routinely refuses to answer probation-specific questions asked by probation inspectors. The board says the anesthesiologist failed to provide a mandatory drug and alcohol test in January. That troubled the regulator because in 2024, Bowling failed to check in for testing at least 4 times, according to state records. As we reported last year, the doctor was initially put on probation after she was walking into walls while impaired on the job in 2022 at Scripps in Encinitas. The medical board said Bowling disappeared during her shift and later tried to drive off impaired until coworkers boxed her car in. The anesthesiologist lost hospital privileges at Scripps after the incident and later admitted she had stolen drugs numerous times while on the job, according to state records. And despite her latest probation violations, she still has a medical license.
Is the medical board protecting the doctor or the public in this case?
In this case, it appears that the medical board is protecting the doctor.
How does it make you feel?
Incredibly frustrated. I've been working on this issue for well over a decade now. And I come from personal experience with losing a loved one from a cocaine-addicted surgeon.
The medical board told Team 10 Bowling is able to keep working as long as she complies with a series of restrictions. A spokesperson said the board's probation staff monitor licensees like Dr. Bowling to help ensure they comply with the terms of their probation. When probation violations are identified, like those that led to the October order that extended Dr. Bowling's probation with new conditions, the board can take additional actions to protect the public. Bowling's attorney didn't return a request for comment, but last year he told us the doctor would be fully compliant with her probation, something the medical board now says she's again failed to do. Austin Grabish, Team